Hey friends, it's Stephanie with Steps on a Budget, and we're going to do our May 19th budget together today. And when I say I am late, I'm late because it's the 19th already. So work is so busy for me this week. I have had so many visits that I've been out of the home office all week. So this is the only day that I've had. So I'm playing catch up and yeah, so we're getting it done late, but we're getting it done because we need to do it. All right, so it's also really early in the morning because I have visits again today. So I'm like, when can I get this done? And so it's like 6 in the morning, which is crazy. Why am I budgeting at 6 in the morning? But here we are. All right, so I took the liberty of kind of pre-filling just because we're so behind. I kind of worked on that last night. And now we'll set the budget up. I'm going to go ahead and pull this out. And we'll flip over to the monthly, take a look at what we've got to kind of pay, and then we'll fill out our bill tracker together and we'll get this budget going. You guys, I just have to show you this. I went to my mom's last weekend, obviously Mother's Day, right? But she helped me make like some savings challenges and stuff that I had been wanting to do, and I'm super excited. And we found this paper and I am obsessed, absolutely obsessed. Hi, baby. You gonna shower? Yeah. Okay. Okay, sorry, the kiddo's up. She's getting ready for school. So, yeah, just obsessed. Look how cute. So cute. I just love Luna in her little lioness hat and Snape in his Patronus. Obsessed. Okay, just had to share that with you guys. So I loved it so much, we made a little dashboard for my budget binder. Okay, so we're taking a look at the monthly spread. So it's the 19th, we get paid on the 19th, so we're looking to pay everything in yellow. And remember guys, it looks like a lot, it is a lot, but remember, we have several active accounts that we don't have a balance on, but I leave them in the spread just in case, because I always want to, you know, check all my accounts. So it's not quite that many, but we are going to be paying in the yellow. And if this is your first time watching one of my budget videos, I do use a happy planner, and this is just the monthly calendar that comes in the happy planner that I use. And I do the highlight method by the Budget Mom. So, you know, I fill in all the bills and then I highlight according to what paycheck, what needs to get paid. Also, you're going to see we're going to creep into June. So let's flip over to June for just a quick second. And June is so fun. I'm ready for summer, so we went with summer vibes, and we don't have much that's going to run into June for this paycheck, but we do have a few things here, which is both a debt snowball, so not a lot to worry about there. So primarily we are focusing on our May spread. So I'm going to go ahead and move the budget book over just like I always do. Let me clear some space, you guys. And hopefully I don't have like this morning whiskey voice like it sounds like to my ears. I hope I don't sound like that to you guys. It's so crazy. Let me get some water. Okay, I'm gonna bring y'all in and we'll go ahead and get started on this bill tracker, and it's gonna be a quick one, y'all. Okay, so first things first, I use the Budget Mom workbook. She didn't offer a physical copy last year, so I have the printable version, and that is what we're using. So I just print it out, pop it into a big happy planner. Okay, so first is first, we want to take a look at our pay, and we have already been paid, so I know exactly what we're getting. So for pay one, we got well, I usually budget for 27, but why? Okay, scratch that. I'm actually just gonna skip the budgeted and we'll just put in the actual because we already know what we've got. So we got 2,722 and 67 cents. Hoping y'all can see that. Hopefully that ring light's not like glaring like I feel like it is, but it's pretty dark in here still because it's early and we've been getting rain this week, which has been so nice, and it's supposed to rain all day today, so it's already cloudy out there. Okay, pay 2 was 21.60 and some cents, but I can't remember, so it's fine. I don't do the cents in my budget anyways. But super excited because that second paycheck of ours was up again this week, and when I say we needed it. And I'll tell you guys a little bit more why. Sorry, and that's my iPad going off for our home camera system. So, okay, my travel pay finally came in. It did not come in last pay period, which I was kind of upset about. But it came in this time, which is good, and that came in for $280.67. I mean 36. Jeez. You can tell budget and me in the morning is not ideal. Okay, 36. All right, and then I'm going to count a little bit of rollover. I don't ever usually do this, but I am doing it this time because last pay period, oh, we just did terrible, you guys. Just terrible. So we do have 167 that we're rolling over and some cents, but again, I can't remember it, so I am just going to not worry about it because I don't add the cents in the budget anyways. I just feel like you can't see that pink, so I'm going to zoom you in even more. Okay, so let's add up what we've got here. 27, 22. Okay, so 5,330 is what we're working with for income. And like I said, I'm not going to worry about the cents here. Okay, so quite a bit of income this time, which is good because we need it. So I'm just going to tell you right off the bat, normally this travel pay we would put towards extra principal payment on a vehicle. That is not going to happen, and normally I don't count my rollover. Normally we shouldn't have this rollover, but I'm thankful that we at least have that little bit of rollover, because last pay period we were supposed to, well, we owe on federal taxes, and that never came out. So I guess it's maybe not till June. I tried to log into my account and get the information so I know when that payment's going to start, and there was nothing. So I'm a little bit worried about that because I've just never done a payment plan with them before. This is new for us. I mean, we've owed on taxes, but I've just paid it before. So that is making me a little nervous. So I'm thinking in June maybe is our first payment. I was talking to my mom about it, and she's like, maybe not until June. And I was like, okay, well, it didn't come out, so we'll see. And I got my letter saying that they accepted my plan, and that was a whole nother beast of a letter to try to read through. I don't know if you guys have ever done that before. Let me know in the comments below what if you have any experience with IRS payment plans and what that's been like for you. But so a little bit nervous about that, but so that was 131 that we had budgeted. That didn't go towards that. And then we were supposed to pay our Subaru last paycheck, and that is a big it's a big payment, it's a big bill, and we didn't do it. Like, we just spent on stupid stuff that I couldn't even really tell you. We had a lot of unbudgeted expenses, again, over in takeout, even though takeout was a lot better than usual. I'm going to need to go through my tracker for the last 2 weeks and really figure out like what happened there. And it's my own fault. I normally will pull money out early and then just like move it to the side so it doesn't get spent. This is the problem with us. This is why cash budgeting works so well for us, because if the money's in the account and you're swiping a card, you're not really paying attention. You don't have that kind of emotional attachment to it, and you don't like feel your money going away. I mean, you do, but you don't in the same sense as when you hand over cash, right? Like you physically feel like, here goes all my cash. And I don't know why I just like talked myself out of making that payment because it was just so early. I was like, how am I going to pay this bill on the 5th? And it's not due till the 21st. And I just got in my head, and I just made a budgeting error, you guys, and it happens. So I'm thankful our pay this time is going to cover our mistake, but it's kind of frustrating because that's money that could have been going towards debt and savings this time. But I can't dwell on that. I just have to move forward and get the bills paid. That's the most important. And the most important is that everything's going to get paid and it's still going to be paid on time. So that is what we're going to probably be doing with this travel pay. And that is why I've added in that rollover this time when you guys have never seen that before. So, all right, let's jump in. So I think it's important to share that kind of thing because none of us are ever perfect with the budget. This journey is not a straight line from A to B. There are a lot of really steep hills and a lot of winding curves, and it's okay as long as we're still on the right road, which I think we are. We just need to correct it a little bit. So I will say this past week, this second week, has been a lot better. The other thing too is like, I think I need to anticipate some of these like holidays a little bit better. So like Mother's Day, I knew it was going to happen. And I didn't really plan for that, which is silly because I know that I want to do something for my mom. And no matter how much I tell my husband, like, don't spend money, I don't want anything money, he's going to do it because that's just who he is and that's what he wants to do. And, I need to not take that from him and just plan for it better. So that was a big part of it. So I don't know, maybe a new sinking fund for just some holidays or something might help kind of with a little bit of prevention, because sometimes those little holidays kind of sneak up and you don't realize how you really need expenses for them. Yeah, so okay, rambling enough, sorry guys. Okay, first things first, we do have to pay our second half of the mortgage. So we're going to pull out our second half of the mortgage, and that will complete our payment to be ready to pay for June 1st. So we're going to budget $11.50 for that. I have my Canva subscription, which is going to be about $13. We pay for Netflix, which is $22, and that's already come out of my account. We have motorcycle insurance, which is also going to be $22, and I did shop around for that. I think I'm going to change this policy because we can get it somewhere else for like $160 a year, which I think works out to like, I don't know, $13 or something a month. So I think I'm going to do that. And then just pay it all at once, and then it's not a monthly payment. But I need a budget for that. So, okay, and then we have our truck payment at $10.13. Kindle Unlimited, I got an email saying that this is going up. It used to be like 10 something. Now it's going to be, I think, like $11.99 or something. So I was going to budget $13 for it and see what it looks like. iCloud, we pay $11 for. Amazon Kids subscription, we pay $6. Disney Plus is coming out, and we budget for $12. And I always just round up to the next dollar, you guys. I don't do cents in this budget. So We have our cell phones. I'm still gonna budget the 312. It's been around like 310 and some change, but every blue moon it's like a little some odd cents higher. So 312 is what I usually budget for. And if you're new here and you think that's big, it's actually not too bad. We pay for 5 cell phones, unlimited, and we also pay for service on an iPad. So we pay for 6 devices, and we also get free HBO Max with our cell phone service. Okay, then we have our Apple Card. We're gonna pay $200. That is a lot more than our minimum payment, but that's what we've always paid, and so we're just gonna leave it at that, and a little extra won't hurt. Okay, and then we have the stinking Subaru at $459 that did not get paid last payday. Oh, it just breaks my heart. Okay, gotta move on from it though. All right, so we're gonna add up all of our expenses here and see what we've got. Okay, 32, 33. Oh boy. Okay. And if we take that from our 5330, it's gonna still leave us with 2,097. Like I said, thankfully we had enough income to really cover our butts on this boo-boo. Otherwise, I don't know what we'd be doing. We'd be pulling a lot of money from savings, I guess, which is, whoops, not ideal. Okay, next up is our variable expenses. These are gonna pretty much just get the same as usual, you guys. Oh, and then if you're noticing these little A's that I've got in here, I just put those in my budget to indicate that those are automatic payments so that they, I don't need to pay them. They'll come out on their own from my account. Okay, groceries. Oh, well, let's bring down the $2,097 here. Groceries is going to get, well, it normally gets $300, but my husband needed coffee, and the coffee place where he likes to get coffee is like a 30-minute drive across town for us. So I was over there yesterday for some work visits, and so I just picked it up while I was over there. So that was about $30 for his 2 pounds. So I'm going to go ahead and just deduct that from the groceries that I would normally have spent today. So normally you'd get $300, but we're going to do $270 because that's already hit my account. Costco, we're going to put $200. But remember, you guys, I always say if there's any place I need to pull from first, it's always going to be Costco. And then second would be kind of our spending. So Costco, I'm going to put it in there for now just because my daughter is going to start. We have a tournament this weekend, and we will literally have a tournament for the next like 7 weekends. So I do kind of want to build up some snacks for that kind of stuff. So I'm going to put it, but like I said, we'll pull from it if we need to. Gas is still going to get its $1.75. That's been working for us, so I'm going to go ahead and stick with that, even though gas is coming down a little bit here, thank goodness. I mean, I think it's still like anywhere from $3.19 to $3.29, but it's not like $3.70 like it was, I don't know, a month ago. House and Beauty is going to get its $40. Miscellaneous is also going to get its $40. Spending is going to get $400, which I know seems like a lot, but I'm kind of combining those categories that we used to pull out for like work and spending together. So I'm just adding those together just to simplify things, you guys. Takeout is going to get its $100. Every time I write that number, I tell myself that's not realistic and you should probably change it. But I don't want to this time. 1, I can't afford to, and 2, I just really don't want to be eating out. Water is going to get its $38, even though I should budget for more because the last time we got water, we were unloading it, and one of them, my husband went to grab it, and it just tipped over. I don't even know what happened. It tipped over and it like cracked the water jug. So we have to replace a jug. They're usually about 20 bucks, but I'm just going to leave it because they don't always have them. So I'm just going to budget for the water. And again, if you're new here, this water is for drinking water. We pay for like 50 gallons. And that usually lasts about 2 weeks. I'm just going to grab some water, you guys. Okay. Also, oh good, we're still recording. Okay, man, this video I thought was going to be short and sweet, and it's still going to be long. Okay, let's speed it up. So we have 2,097, or actually let's add this up. 270, 1,263 is our variable expenses total. Okay, sorry guys, I know the twisting and turning is kind of a pain. So it's going to leave us with 834, which is not bad. Okay, we're going to jump over to debt. So we're going to pull this 834 right over to here. Okay, and 834, I do want to also put 120 into savings. So I'm just going to go ahead and take that out. And that's actually going to give us more like 714. Okay, I'm just thinking, you guys, sorry. So we're kind of working with 714. So debt snowball, I think I'm going to put, what do we have? We do have an out-of-town tournament next weekend. So I do kind of want to prepare for that a little bit. So what I think I'm going to do is 300 towards our debt snowball. Okay, so 834 minus 300 is 534. And then let me bring the 534 down to savings here. I'm going out of order, but it's fine, you guys. Just you do your budget how you need to. And I'm going to put into savings, which is like our emergency fund. 120. Okay. And if we do that, it's going to leave us with 414. And then we will bring the 414 up to our sinking funds. And, oh gosh, there's so much. We have out of town tournament, my daughter's birthday. So I think we're pretty set for the tournament. It's mostly going to just be gas and kind of food. So I'm going to budget 100 towards softball. That should cover us for food for sure for the weekend. And we should only need a tank of gas. We're not traveling like out of state. We're just going, it's about, I don't know, 2.5 hours maybe. So I think 100 would be good there. I want to go ahead and put 100 into birthday just in case. So that's 200. That gives us 214. Let's do 75 into Christmas because I have a weird number in there. And then we will do, if I do 40 into house, I think that'd be good. 20 into pets would be good. And then that gives us 79. So I think what I'm going to do is just do 70 into sinking funds, and then nothing for savings challenges. We'll just have to use our rollover, envelope rollover for that. And that's going to leave us with $9, and I'm going to leave that in my account as a buffer. So I'll need to do some readjusting, but we know it gives us to 0. I'll go in and correct these numbers. But yeah, I think that's what we're going to do for the budget. So this is going to give us, yeah, 405 in sinking funds, which is good. That's $9 left over. And then we know we've got this down here, so I'll correct that. Okay, awesome, guys. Let me zoom you back out so you can see the whole thing. So that is a look for our paycheck of $519, which we've already gotten paid, and I need to go to the bank this morning. But yeah, that is how I set up my my budget by paycheck. Sorry, this one was so crazy, you guys. It's just budgeting life is a mess right now, but thanks again for joining me for another video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions for me, leave them in the comments down below. I love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for supporting this channel and being here with me. I know sometimes it's a little cuckoo, but I'm so grateful to have y'all here with me and that you're supporting me. But again, please give a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and we're just going to be banging out quite a few videos today. So next up, you should see our cash stuffing savings challenge videos coming up this weekend. But that's going to do it for me today, guys. Have a good one. Bye.